Well, it's nice to hear from you. How are my grandkids? That's nice. It's nice that after all this time, you essentially show up in my life and dangle this carrot in front. No. You don't understand what's going on my end now. It's a little too late. You were my daughter. And you chose your husband over me. I haven't seen my grandkids in years. They don't even know who I am no more. They were all I wanted, and you let some Agatha brainwash you into moving away. Now it's too late. I'm not going to explain why, but I'm at the end of my rope. You and your family, you're all I ever wanted. And now, they're never going to get to know their grandpa. It is what it is. Thanks for the final phone call. Don't call me again. You missed your chance, alright? You know, I spoke to your boss, Jonathan, and he gave Brian a little piece of fabric that was from the crime scene of Junior. Coincidentally. I'm trying to be helpful, and instead of giving it to the police, he gave it to me so I could send it in for testing. Oh, is that so? He's holding on to a piece of evidence, huh? That's not sketchy at all. So what? You're gonna get the results back and you're gonna find out who the real killer is, right? Yeah. Gonna hopefully find out who the real killer is. Finally put that to rest. Tie up some loose ends. Good for you. Good you get some closure. You deserve it more than anything. Is your DNA gonna be on that piece of evidence? Did you kill my grandson? Or have a hand in it? Mel, if I sat here right now, told you that I killed your grandson, would you kill me on the spot? Without hesitation. I'd be spending the rest of my life in prison. Without a doubt. With just a picture of Junior on my wall. You wouldn't even see it coming. So I would never say that to you right now, you know? I love you. Or if you love me, why would you kill my grandson? You know, hypothetically. Why are you saying it like I did? Is that what you think? I don't know what I think right now. I know I don't want it to come back with your DNA. So, when you get the DNA back, if my DNA's on there, then I guess you have your answer. And you can kill me. Right? Do you think that's going to be the outcome? From where you sit? I'm not going to answer that. I just want to know. Because I do love you. You love me? I do love you. Which is why I hope that your DNA isn't on that little piece of fabric. But these are the conversations that I have to have. Because paranoia gets to the best of us. You know, my daughter called. Offered for me to see my grandkids after all this time. The one thing I've always wanted, right? Now I don't want it no more. When your mother tried to kill me, I just thought about never seeing my grandkids again. How could she could just do that? You don't understand how much hate. No one's ever really tried to kill me. No one's ever really tried to take something from my family. And that's what she tried to do. She tried to strip my grandkids of their grandpa, my daughter of a father. And I don't know why it pissed me off so much. I don't know why anger gets the best of you like that. I think I know why. Never really wanted to bring it up because, why am I going to talk about my ex-wife, right? Hey, my girlfriend, I want to respect you. But back in the day, I remember I had some problems because of my drinking. Caused other problems where I needed surgery and I was in the hospital a lot. Just one of these surgeries. Agatha, your mother, running her stupid medical organization or whatever, implemented these new insurance rules, right? They didn't benefit someone like me, someone who runs a small business. She's changed them since. But I just remember getting all those bills. Nothing was covered. None of it. Couldn't pay none of my bills. And my wife looked at me like I was in gambling debt or something. Money tore us apart. All because I couldn't pay medical bills. All because of our stupid new laws. And it was one of the reasons that my wife left me. To this day, I still have that stupid medical debt. To this day, I remember the Christmases that I couldn't buy my daughter gifts, and now that's why she looks at me like I'm a deadbeat. Way to hold that from me until now. All this time we were together, I never knew that. That you had this secret grudge against my mother, beyond what I knew your grudge to be. But you also can't sit there and blame your entire divorce on something that my mother did via medical industry policy because of medical bills. There had to be some fault on you and your problems. By the time I wanted to fix myself, it was too late. How's that fair? Why is it fair that I get stuck with a medical bill for? Are you defending your mother? No. But I know that marriages don't just end because of medical bills. Something called love, if that still exists. Sounds like she just didn't want to tough it out with you. $900,000. The collectors came. They took my car. Had to sell the house. Do you know what it's like to tell your wife that you gotta sell the house now? The laws that your mother implemented in the 90s. It's absolutely ridiculous. Crippled me. Crippled me. So that's where your vitriol and hatred for my mother all stems from? Medical policy that didn't go your way in the 90s that wasn't personal whatsoever? No, it wasn't just that. You know, when you walked into my pizzeria and I fell in love with you, and then I found out that your mother was who she was, I almost forgave her for all that, you know? I couldn't believe that this woman was in my life now. She didn't know anything about my situation. She did that to millions of people probably. But your love made me almost overlook it. And then she tried to kill me. And then she convinced my family to move away. So yeah, I hate her guts for everything she's ever done to me. Is all of that enough to kill my grandson?